All right, well, we have a live one here. We're the Pittsburgh Steelers, as you all may know. We're 1-0, 83 overall team, 80 on offense, 87 on defense. We're coming off a win against the Jets in the rain, 20-7. First in points against, sixth in pass yards against, and second in rush yards against. We're facing a pretty good Seattle team that scored a bunch of points, but lost in a choke job, pretty much, to the 49ers. But the offense of the Seahawks look really good. We did get a week league winner here, TJ Watt. 9 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. He was tormenting Justin Fields. And if you want to look at our last game here, if you didn't see it, we'll put a little link to the description, down in the comments or in the description. Jalen Milroe, if you didn't know, he's our quarterback. We traded for him. Only 101 yards, took 3 sacks, 62%. I'm fine. That's good. It was in the rain, but Jalen Warren went off 19 for 91 and 2 touchdowns. Milroe did have 9 for 24. And we really didn't have to pass the ball and didn't really do much. But in the rain, Justin Fields really wasn't going anywhere, and Justin Fields absolutely just torched the Bills this week running with his legs. So we were kind of aided by the rain. We're not really going to change much as far as the weekly strategy goes. I'm going to change some of these out. We're definitely going to go take out stop the run and go 3-4 play sheet, and that's about it for that. And then we're going to take off some of this stuff here. So we definitely want Island Kings. We got 2 of them. I mean, we're all defense here. We got Island Kings. Cover 4. You can't really pass on us. Let's take these off for now. Getting anything added to our players here? Trench Goblins, maybe. Load the box, possibly. I mean, we're just all defense. Yeah, baby. If I was going to do anything, I'd want something to help the quarterback. We don't really have that. Anything else balance out the run here? Whatever. We're going to do passing paranoia. Let's see what that does. So we got a lot of defense here. Absolutely. I mean, we're the freaking Steelers. So let's confirm the loadout. We're going to go do our mini games and get out of here. All right, so we did get an upgrade here on Derek Harmon, which is good to see, boosting up this defensive line. That's something. And then, where do we go here? Do we go field general? Do we go scrambling? I don't think you get carry when you do field general, but guy needs to pass the ball. Yeah, that was a bit of a weak upgrade, if you're gonna tell me so. All right, so we're in the West Coast spread in the Jets offense, and we got Pitt's defense in the base 3-4 to start. Probably should show what the Seahawks are in. West Coast spread for the Seattle and 3-4 storm for Seattle. As far as injuries go, none. We're good. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see Jalen Milroe in an offense not in the rain. So this will be a big test for him. And see if our defense can stand up to Seattle's. And if Jalen Milroe can survive Seattle's defense, I mean, this should be probably a low-scoring game. Snoop-a-loop. Well, that's fun. We get Snoop Dogg bring this out here. I didn't know he was a big Steelers fan, but apparently he is. He's ready for Jalen Milroe getting this ball first to open this game. Can't wait to see what he does. And he takes a sack. Well, we're off to a great start here, so hopefully things just get better from here on forward.
Now he'll work on improving his own individual play while continuing to help his team win.
A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you...
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Well, someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
He was eager to get right back out and do it again, so I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
T.J. Watt, always the disruptor, there to blow that play up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
14 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
To the right side, this is Walker. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. Football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Steelers first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 32-yard.
He's going to use his legs here. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's what you're looking for from a Jalen Milroe type, using his legs to get the touchdown, leading a 9-play, 72-yard, 5-minute drive down the field to take the lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
And inches at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Less than a yard.
Now Darnold keeps it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. Third and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
As we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Seahawks.
Now Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Rashid Shaheed. Incomplete. He was defended by Jalen.
Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
All right, well, the third quarter opens with a 3rd and 8 from midfield. Sam Darnold's going to check this one down. Going to come up short, 4th and 5. We're getting this ball back early in the second quarter, where the Steelers now have a 3rd and 5. Jalen Milroe is going to take this one, throw it up, and it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. The more ball's going back to Seattle.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
To throw is Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 5.
They'll look to throw here. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Back to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 16 yards.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Give to Walker on the read option. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2nd and 9.
Man in motion left, that's Smith and Jigba. Back to throw, Darnold. A quick throw there is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll get this down to the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
So Seattle ties it up. Next possession for us, 3rd and 2, and this pass is going to get knocked away. Approaching the 2-minute warning, and Seattle's going to get this ball back.
This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. This one goes underneath to Walker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Darnold. Connecting with Cup here on the out route. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Hang on here. We got an injury. And, yeah, it's Cooper Kupp who's going to receive some attention following that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's Darnold. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. they don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll set up a throw. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Seahawks called the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Give this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Hooked up by Milroe. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right?
No.
Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
So after the turnover, the defense is able to hold them to 3 points. We're down 6, and the Seattle Seahawks get the ball to open the second half.
49.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Darnold. He completes this to Walker. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Play action. It's Darnold. And this one too low. 2nd and 10.
Smith and Jigba. Incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Darnold from the gun. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, Darnold. And that is incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Myers' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. And they'll begin by running the option. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Brings up third and 13.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think we need to get rid of Moore or move him and put someone else in position. He's been involved a lot in this game, and he's had a lot of drops. I think going forward into week 3, no matter the outcome of this game, we are going to have to replace Moore in this lineup in some way, shape, or form, because we're down 9 and we're almost halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
To throw is Darnold. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
Huge play by the defense, just as we need them. They come through with the strip sack fumble, but I'm going to point out something here. There's no way Hayward's running that fast. He's not outrunning this entire offense. There's no way. He is pretty slow in Madden, and I don't see that happening. But, I mean, I'll take it. After this extra point, we are only down 2 points.
And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This game, is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now back to throw.
Got his man, it's Warren.
Milroe's pass complete to Jalen Warren. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 14.
2nd and 14.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
The 25-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 on the Seahawks' 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the 1st down yardage before he's brought down.
A gain of 6. That's good for us Steelers.
Here's the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
What a way to answer back. 8 plays, 78 yards, 4 minutes and 41 seconds. We're not out of this ball game yet. Heck of a run by Jalen Milroe.
He's been terrific all game long. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Steelers.
Now it's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Darnold a sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Knowing that he has faith in his defense, that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A handoff for one. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get it. They bring it down a sack back at the 16-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And makes the right read seemingly every time.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Darnold.
At the 29-yard line.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a 1-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Darnold. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Derek Harmon
in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal. You still got a chance to take care of business on the other end, but you're right. The 3 times.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
So now Darnold and the Seahawks down 24-23. A minute 50 to play.
The late fumble gives him unexpected new life as they come up first down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Darnold to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now he's loose at the 40, and he steps out of bounds all the way up at the midfield stripe. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Darnold.
and 4 at the 44-yard line.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Straight ahead, Walker.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the
Here comes 2nd down. Now Darnold.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by... And now off to the races down the right side. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time. The mission on this drive and bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Darnold.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, good win here 31-23 over Seattle. We were down at one point, came back, won. The defense, a couple of defensive touchdowns, carrying this team a little bit. That's all right. We'll wait. We'll let the defense carry us until the offense gets it going. Let's go with the Seattle side of things real quick. Sam Darnold, 441 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 35 for 49. Only 9 carries for Kenneth Walker. The playbook is set up, and Sam Darnold is set up to throw to the stars, and that's what he does. Kenneth Walker continues to get receptions, 12 receptions, 144 yards. JSN, 5 for 98 and 1. Rashid, 7 for 76. And Barner, 5 for 43, touchdown. Cup also had 2 for 42. I mean, spreading the ball around here. Little crazy. I mean, it's real interesting what they can do. Byron Murphy had 5 sacks. That's a little nuts. But that's what happens when you have a mobile guy. Go back to the scoreboard here. Player stats. All right, so now let's look at the Steelers side of things. Comparison here: 441 yards and lost to 134 yards and an interception for 14 for 23, 6 sacks for Jalen Milroe. He had 8 carries for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Cheat code: Jalen Warren was 9 for 60. They just weren't running enough because of they were trailing. And then Metcalf, 6 for 81, Warren 4 for 30. Passing is not our thing here. It's either we're scoring the ball on the ground with the offense, Milroe, Warren, or we're scoring the ball or lacking their scoring potential with our defense. And we got 5 sacks here, 2 interceptions, 2 defensive touchdowns. So really good game there. TJ Watt following up his AFC Defensive Player of the Week with a sack. And that's about it. Let's look at the stats for the season so far. Jalen Milroe, 117 yards a game, 1 interception. And Jalen Warren, 151 yards on the ground. That's 75 a game, 2 touchdowns. Milroe, 93 on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Metcalf, he's getting about 63 a game. So I want to see the passing kick up a little bit. We're going to have to. But right now, this is what's working. So just leaning on our defense. But we have a test next week against the Patriots. And we'll see what happens here. See if the defense can again come through. Well, anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. The holidays are over. Well, Christmas is over. It's a very busy season for me at my job. So I'll be kicking out the content a lot more, especially when it comes to Quick Sim. Been kind of slacking on that a little bit. I've been working on things in the background, but not releasing anything. So just creating content right now has been kind of hard. So anyway, hopefully you're liking the series and it's helping you in your slow sim leagues. All right, I'll see you very soon. Later.